What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here with some more racing here in WoOT for the Gen 4s tonight at Talladega. Right now on the pole, we got Dustin Martin, Greg Todd second, John Gregg in third, Matt Best fourth, and Josh Carver are your top five. Top five get to transfer through into tonight's feature without having to run an LCQ or a heat race. Right now, Landon Moody out on the track. He is completing lap number 3 here tonight. Kenny put that number 84 up into the top 10. What's up, Rowdy? I see you out there, bud. What's up, Rowdy? Shane Haas going to jump up to the number 31 spot. He's got one more lap to go. Farless is out there. Gotch is out there. Jared Gotch. Fireball's out there. Riley Green all out there putting down their lap times right now, but we're on board with Landon Moody as he's coming around turn number 4 to complete his third and final lap as he comes down through the trioval. What's up, Kenny? What's up? Comes down through the trioval looking for that checkered flag. Where is he going to put it? He's going to put it 7th quick. He's got one more lap. He's got one more lap. It was lying to me. So he's got one more lap. Right now, Shane Haas out there on the track. Let's see if this is his actual third lap. As he comes across the line, let's see where Shane Haas is going to put that number 23 machine. He is going to, he's got one more lap. So it lied to me for him too. Fireball's still out there putting down laps. Farless out there. Farless, he does so well when he qualifies into that top 5. Will he be able to do it here tonight? That's going to be the big question as Landon Moody is coming now to complete his third lap. Eight minutes and 45 seconds into this qualifying session. Moody's going to come across the line and he is not going to advance his position. He's going to be going into heat race number 2. He'll be starting on the pole there though, so that probably makes him feel a little bit good. Shane Haas going to come across the line. Let's see where he can put that number 23 machine. He's going to only move up to 28. That is unfortunate for Shane Haas. He's been struggling here with qualifying. Riley Green out on the track in the number 30. He's going to come across the line to put that thing in 39th as it stands right now. Justin Farless currently in that 40th position out of 40 cars that have qualified here tonight. Only 26 going to tonight's feature. These consies and the heats are going to be absolutely insane in these Gen 4 cars. Let's see where Farless is able to put that number 18 machine. He's going to jump up to 19th, and he's got one more lap to go. We got Jared out there completing his. No, this can't be his third lap. He's up on the top side. He's out there completing a lap. Jared currently in the number 38 position, coming to the line. Let's see. Oh, they're going to run out of time. That is unfortunate. And they're going to be starting deep in their heat races. Top 8 going to transfer out of each heat race. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1, it is going to be Chris Spencer. In the number 2 spot, it's going to be Zach Lovelace. I still got my UMP modified stuff up there. Hold on, let me fix that. And then we'll go through. All right, starting on the pole, it's going to be Chris Spencer here tonight. In the number 2 spot, let's go, says Kenny. It's going to be Zach Lovelace. Starting in that number 3 position, it's going to be Logan Rhodes. Outside of him, it's going to be Kenny Storkson. Starting in the number 5 spot, it's going to be James Stats. In the number 6 position, it's going to be Jared Trainer. Starting in 7th, it's going to be Paul Wallace with David Mayo in that number 8 spot. Starting in 9th, it's going to be the number 8 of Shane Weatherington. In the number 10 spot, it's going to be Jonathan Burt. Starting in 11th, it's going to be Clint Sheehan with TJ Moon in that number 12 spot outside of him. Starting in the number 13 position, it's going to be Glenn Spangler in that number 12 machine. Outside of him in the 73, it's going to be Daniel McConnell. Cody Harrelson will not be starting in that number 15 spot. Matthew Pye in the number 2, starting 16th. Jared Gotch in 17th. Riley Green 18th. And Mitchell Hyatt in that number 20 position. It is top 8, guys. Top 8 transfer. Everybody else will go to the LCQ. LCQ will be a little nuts today because there's a lot of cars out there. When are the heats and the LCQ not nuts, really? If we're going to be real. All right, they're going to pull off the starting grid. Thank God you're in heat too. Yeah, Moody's leading that one. All right, guys, just for a reminder, this start will be on green. Remember, if you get in a wreck, get that fast repair. They'll probably try and wreck again. We've seen top 8 break away and still find a way to wreck. Oh, no, Asher, you're in this. Oh, no. Asher missed the heat race. Is he going to be stuck going to the LCQ? You need to get out there. You need to get out there even if you don't start with these guys. Hopefully they give you an opportunity to race your way in. As they come down the back straightaway, we are looking for the green flag this time by. If you guys are here for the first time, remember we do this every Thursday night. It is definitely a riot. We'd like to have a lot of fun out here, and these couple of races are going to be chaotic. Hopefully the feature usually cleans itself up, but these heat races and the consies definitely end up being a little chaotic as these guys head into turn number 3 and 4. We are looking for the green flag this time by. Do you guys have a favorite in here? Do you have a pick? You're starting? Yeah, I would. I would definitely start from the pits. I would not start. Hello, mate. What's up, Flabbergast? What's up, Xbox? What's up, buddy? How have you been? I know you've been busy with life. I've been busy with life. As we are looking for the green flag, pace car is going to pull off, and it is going to be Chris Spencer and Zach Lovelace bringing these guys to the green flag as they come down the front straightaway, 2 by 2. This is 21 Racing. Waiting for the green. Where's it going to fly? Green flag is out as they start down the front straightaway. Looking for the start finish line. Lovelace is going to lead on that top row by himself. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide real quickly here as one is going to back out of this one. It's going to be Riley Green. No, TJ Moon. He's having issues already. Not really sure what happened to that number 88. 88 having issues as they're 3 wide in the rear. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. They're going to be 3 wide back up here in this front pack as they head for turn number 3. It is going to be Chris Spencer leading the way as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Logan Rhodes behind him. Zach Lovelace as they're going to battle behind him for that number 4 spot as they come out of turn number 4. What is happening on Twitch right now? I did not see. Oh my God. We got one around. It's going to be Jared Trainer going around. Oh, we got another one. They're spinning down the front straightaway. Kenny goes around. The 40 of Paul Wallace goes around. Big trouble up at the front as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, I didn't see that. Down the front straightaway, a couple guys going in the spin cycle. As we jump back up to the front, it's going to be Chris Spencer leading the way as they head into turn number 3 and 4. I don't know what's going on with TJ Moon, but he is limping around the bottom right now. Not really sure what's going on as they come down the front straightaway. Looking for the start finish line. Going to be 2 laps complete. Got a pack right here. 8th, though, is going to be that number 44 of Mitchell. as he's in that second pack as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We got one down on the bottom side. That is going to be Jared as he rolls on the apron looking to get back out on the track as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. These guys trying to get hooked up, trying to race their way in here tonight as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. I'll tell you what, Clint and Matthew are within striking distance. Both those guys are out of the top 8 right now. It is iRacing, right? IRACING. That's unfortunate. Next Thursday, as Chris Spencer continues to lead with 3 laps in the books. 2 laps to go. They're getting super racy up here. As they are side by side down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. We got a big pack here. Daniel and Jonathan. Daniel has lost the pack. He's got help behind him. I think it's a lap car. No, it's not a lap car. It is a lap car of Jared on his back bumper trying to push him up through as these guys head through turn number 3 and 4. Next Thursday, you're going to be at your mom's down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1. It is going to be Chris with the white flag. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Chris Spencer leads the way. Logan Rhodes in second. Lovelace in third. Will they survive to the start-finish line? Top 8 going to transfer. That is going to shuffle around a lot right now as they come down the back straightaway, making contact, looking for turn number 3. Oh, it is hectic back there right around that number 8 spot. And currently, it's going to be the 44 in the transfer spot. They're going to split them. Here comes Clint Sheehan in the 69. He's making a push forward. Will he race his way in? It's going to be Chris and Logan nose to tail, first and second. And Chaos from third on back down the front straightaway. Clint's going to move to the top side. Oh, he moves too far high up. Looking for the line. Here comes Riley looking to race his way in. They hook. It is going to be Chris Spencer, Logan Rhodes, Zach Lovelace, Weatherington, Stats, Mayo, Gotch, and Riley Green going into tonight's feature. Everybody else off to the LCQ. Honestly, a very good heat race number 1. All right, so David Mayo makes it in. That is awesome. So, yeah, we got a bunch of good cars going off into the Conci. Oh, I was watching the transfer spot. I was watching because Riley got that spot and then got hooked. That was the important part to watch. The leaders were just nose to tail. The green car spinning was the car we were watching. And I was cooked. Yeah, that's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Oh, it was Dover. That's why that one was so long. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2, it's going to be the number 84 of Landon Moody. Outside of him, it's going to be Jeffrey Stone. You got tacos and eggs, Demon. Starting in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Jack Highnight. In the number 4 position is going to be Bill Sleep. Jacob Wallace going to be starting in that number 5 position. Brady Gotch in 6th. Going to be Justin Barless in the number 7 spot. BJ Mitchell in 8th. Stephen Kellogg going to start in 9th. Brian Beach in 10th. Mason Gobick in 11th. Shane Haas in 12th. Then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight in the number 13 position, it is going to be Bradshaw with Heb in 14th. Could be Paul Turner in the number 15 position, Fireball in 16th, Bill Watkins in 17th. Nathan and Owen are not gridded up, so we're not going to go ahead and count them as we are going to look for the green flag this time by top 8 transfer through. The start will be on green. Top 8 transfer. Remember, do not change lanes until after the start finish line. Thank you for flying Air MDI TV. All right, we are looking for the green flag as they come down the back straightaway. It is going to be a 5-lap shootout here tonight. Landon Moody's going to lead the field in that number 84. Yes, you transferred, Riley. You transferred barely. Yes, you did. Top 8. Top 8. All right, so Landon Moody and Jeffrey Stone on that front row looking for the green flag here tonight. Who's your pick here in heat race number 2? Riley into the feature. Yeah, that was wild. I was watching that. You were sideways coming across the line in 8th. Pace car pulling in. Tensions are high. Landon Moody and Jeffrey Stone side by side as the back of the field gets themselves situated as they head into the tri-oval. Green flag is out. I don't know why the top side was so asleep there as they head down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. He spun you on the tri-oval. You still got it though. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Will that top side organize any here as they head through turn number 1 and 2? Heading for the back straightaway. They're going to keep it pretty calm right now. Heat race number 1, they were taking it 3 wide just after the start finish line. These guys just keeping it 2 by 2 down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Moody going to control that bottom side. We got some trying to work to the high side. Bill Watkins in that number 17 machine trying to race his way through. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I wish it showed me, but it doesn't anymore. Appreciate that follow. What is Crip something? Down the front straightaway. It is going to be Moody leading the way. They're trying to figure it out in the back as we got one taking it 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. That's going to be the 88 up on the top side. Trying to dig hard. That is Heb. As they come down the back straightaway. Wow, somebody just swapped out real wide. Luckily not collecting anybody as nobody was up high yet as they head for turn number 3. I think that was Brian. Brian swept up the track an awful lot in that turn. Crespo, yeah, that's what it was. As they come through turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. These guys getting hooked up together. Looks like Brian Beach on the back of the 32 of Shane Bradshaw. They're going to hook up down the front straightaway through the tri-oval looking for the line. It's going to be Jeffrey Stone at the line that time by. Top side starting to cook a little bit as they, we got him wrecking. We got him wrecking in turn number 1 and 2. Big wreck at the back of the pack. Big wreck. Oh, Shane Haas. Oh, no. Big wreck. They're still wrecking. They are still wrecking. Oh, my God. What is going on here? Fireball took a big tumble in that number 48. So big wreck. We're going to keep it lean and green. How many are in this pack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe? Looks like we got 9 cars. 8 transferred through as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Yeah. What did you show up to? A big wreck. That's what you showed up to, Yellow. Yeah, the 48 Fireball definitely needs to clean up as they come across the line. Think Moody had it the line at that time. By as they heading to 1 and 2. So still one of these cars will not transfer through. We're going to see if any of those guys get back out there in time to possibly. Shane Haas is still out on the track. He's going to try to limp that thing around. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. A little bit of damage in the rear, but if these guys get together, he could potentially race his way in. It is the Gen 4, yes. At least it's not you. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, looking for that white flag. It is going to be Jeffrey Stone on the outside. This front group has done a phenomenal job here so far as they get 1 lap to go. It has been chaotic here. Look at this. Bill Watkins trying to. Oh, Bill Watkins is trying to race his way in. Where's he at? Oh, he's way back. He needs some contact up at the front group, too, as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we probably won't get the replay. Down the front straightaway, or down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. We got one. We got him wrecking. Wrecking down the back straightaway. The 42 of Jacob Wallace still in, but Jack is going to be out of this one as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Can they keep it clean the rest of the way as they come out of turn number 4? Landon Moody has gotten shuffled further back. Here comes Bill Sleep looking for the win. Oh, Moody's going to leave him hanging out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Jeffrey Stone leading the way to the line. Here comes Brady Gotch to the outside. Gotch going to take the win here in heat race number 2. Jeffrey Stone, Justin Farless, Landon Moody, Bill Sleep, BJ Mitchell, Stephen Kellogg, and Jacob Wallace going into tonight's feature. All right, it is time for the LCQ. Let me go take a look and see if it'll let me. How did he end up flipping like that? Oh, man, that is the weirdest. Oh, my God. Landon, I think you need to go clip Fireball's wreck. All right, top 5 transfer through. 6 laps to do it. Starting on the pole here tonight in the LCQ, it's going to be Mitchell Hyatt, I think is how you say it. Outside of him, it's going to be Bill the Magnet Watkins. Starting in 3rd, it's going to be Matthew Pye with Shane Haas in 4th. In the number 5 spot, it's going to be Glenn Spangler with Jack Highnight in that number 6 position. Going to be Clint Sheehan starting in 7th, Fireball in 8th. Daniel McConnell going to start in that number 9 spot, Heb in 10th. Jonathan Burt in 11th. Going to be Mason Gobick in that number 12 spot with Asher Hansen in 13th. Shane Bradshaw going to start at 14th. Paul Wallace at 15th. Brian Beach going to start in that number 16 spot. Jared Trainer 17th. Paul Turner 18th. Kenny Storkson in 19th. Nathan going to start in that number 20 spot. TJ Moon in 21st. A bunch of these guys did not show up. It's going to be top 5 transferring. We have 17 cars trying to make the feature here tonight. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. Here comes the Derby. All right, guys, start on green. Remember, top 5 transfer through, but you got to make it to the end to have an opportunity. Appreciate you guys coming out. It's been pretty good tonight so far. Knock on wood. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. These guys getting ready to race a little bit here tonight. Glenn Spangler going to go take an extra little detour down the back straightaway. No, not yet. Not yet. It probably will happen tonight, though. As they look for turn number 3 and 4. You know the tensions have to be high right now. They know top 5 transfer through. Bill Watkins in that number 17. He doesn't usually catch a lot of luck here. He's in a good spot right now, but he's got to be awfully nervous about his position. He knows these guys are going to be racing hard. He knows there's a lot of good drivers behind him. This is going to be awfully tense. You know, I haven't been having fun doing it because it got so bad. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with Stream Riley at some point. Out of turn number 4, we are looking for that green flag. Tensions are high. TJ Moon starting shotgun on the field, trying to figure out which side he wants to be on. As they come down the front straightaway, it is going to be green green flag is out as they come to the tri-oval. It's going to be Mitchell leading the way, heading for turn number 1. Can these guys keep it clean and green for 6 laps? Well, they're going to keep it green because there are no yellow flags. I don't know if I did or not. Oh, is that the one from yesterday? I did not. Oh, down the front straightaway, or down through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway is going to be Mitchell leading the way. They're going to be 2 by 2 behind him down the back straightaway. It's going to get awful tense here. These guys do know they have 5 laps, which is quite a bit of time, or 6 laps, which is quite a bit of time here on this track. So they do have a little bit of time to work their way forward and plan their moves and pick their partners as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Oh, Matthew gets turned around. Spangler almost around. It is getting chaotic now, right around that transfer spot. Big wreck down the front straightaway. The whole field is wrecking into turn number 1 and 2. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2. Bill Watkins, Mitchell, Shane Haas, Fireball, and Jack all make it through. I'll tell you what, Moon started shotgun on the field. He is in that number 6 spot. If these guys can get together and work together, they could make their way up. It looks like Asher's going to be done. He was caught up in that one. As these guys get a little bit racy up at the front. It is the top 5 that are going to transfer through. How racy do they want to be? Right. What's up, Damien? I do have a AI video for that. I just got to finish. I got to finish putting it together. Bill Watkins leading the way. How about that? Mitchell in second. Shane Haas, Fireball, and Jack. Oh, your top 5 as Jack is all over the back of the 48 of Fireball. These guys have to keep. They don't have to win it. They just have to stay ahead of that second group. Jack really trying to push Fireball up into that front group. He's going to go to the outside. That's going to help that second group full of TJ Moon, Jonathan Burt, and Clint Sheehan close the gap on that final transfer spot. Could Clint make his way in through again tonight? That would be awfully wild. So there's going to be a couple spots up for grab because these guys are definitely going to catch this group of 2 racing side by side. Top 3 pulling away. I'm sure they're perfectly content being single file right now in these top 3. They know they're in. And these guys are getting company because here comes TJ Moon and Jonathan Burt. These guys have caught the group. They've dragged Clint Sheehan along with them as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, if you look in your mirror and see Landon Moody, F4 out of turn. Oh my God, what a move by TJ Moon as he slides down to the bottom side as we got a race now for that final transfer spot as they head for turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be TJ Moon leading this group in the number 4 spot, but here comes Jonathan Burt. He's going to try to race his way up through in the number 16. They're side by side for 4th. That's going to help. That's going to help those 2 right now. They got people pushing them, but they are still staying ahead as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Down into turn number 1 and 2. 2 laps to go. These guys have to survive 2 more laps. Could Clint Sheehan be in the catbird seat? If these guys get too aggressive on the bottom side, it could swipe them all out and land Clint Sheehan in the feature here tonight. Down the front, the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. We're going to get that 1 to go as the 88 of TJ Moon moves up to the high side. They're going to get single file again here pretty quick as they are coming to the white flag this time by. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Will Clint Sheehan try to make a move in that number 69? He's got Fireball just out of him. Fireball moves up the track. Clint thinks about going, stays back. I don't know where Clint's going. As they come to the line, white flag is out. 1 lap to go. Top 3 keeping it single file up ahead of these guys as they head into turn number 1 and 2. These guys rolling through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Lap traffic up ahead of the leaders. Not sure how that's going to turn out as these guys are racing hard for those final transfer spots. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Will Clint try to make a move in the 69. He needs to get closer. They touch a little bit into turn number 3 and 4. Right now, it is going to be Burt and Jack in. Can the two behind him, Fireball and TJ, get the run as they come out of turn number 4? Here comes Fireball with a run to the outside. Oh, Jack's going to go up the block. He goes too high. They're 3 wide for the transfer spot. They're wrecking. Clint's going to sneak his way through. It's going to be Mitchell, Bill Watkins, Shane Haas, Jonathan Burt, and Clint Sheehan making it into tonight's feature tonight. That is going to be it, man. That was amazing coming to the line. Yeah, right? Clint made it in. All right, guys, that didn't make it. Appreciate you guys coming out. Definitely always appreciate you guys coming out. For the most part, not too bad. I know we had a couple little incidents, but that's expected. Moody was screaming, I imagine. Oh, my God. Clint Sheehan makes it to another feature here tonight. And you know what? He's not just falling back. He's in the mix of it. He's in the mix of it, which is amazing. That's too bad for Kenny smoking across the start-finish line as we are going to get ready for the warm-up. All right, guys, we get 3 minutes of warm-up here. I don't care if you guys want to wreck each other, drive in reverse around the track. Just don't go the wrong way and get disqualified. Have some fun, and 3 minutes, we'll be into the feature setting. All right, so that was insane. All right, we hear there might be a little bit of drama. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, that was close for the win. That was close here. For the win, I was too busy watching the transfer spot. Oh. I did not see how you avoided that. But hey, that was a couple good finishes. I was watching the transfer spot because it was insane, but that finish for the Consi was good too. He did just barely get you, Bill. All right, so good racing out here tonight as we are going to get ready for 30 laps for tonight's main event. These guys going out there, they're going to play around a little bit, have a little bit of fun, get ready for tonight's main event. It is going to be 30 laps. We got about 1 minute until we get into that session. Are you guys ready for some WoOT action? I know I am. I am definitely ready for some WoOT action. There it is. All right, so let's go over here, kind of see where everybody's at right now. So we got a few people over on Twitch. Got some people over on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and follow button. It does a lot for the stream. Getting that out there, putting in a little bit of comment, help that interaction definitely helps the platforms know to share the stream. As we get into tonight's main event, it is going to be a wild one here tonight at Talladega in the Gen 4s. You don't want to miss any of that action. We've had some good ones, especially in the Gen 4s here. As I say that, Steven, can you see anything at all? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he must have found that 4-leaf clover as he was eating his Lucky Charms. All right, let's get ready for tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number, what number is he in? Well, he just pulled out, or he's blinking. Starting on the pole here tonight in the number 35, it's going to be Dusty Martin. Outside of him in the 324, it's going to be Greg Todd. Starting in the number 3 spot, it's going to be John Gregg with Matt Best starting in 4th. Josh Carver going to be starting in that number 5 spot with Chris Spencer in 6th. Brady Gotch is going to start in 7th. Logan Rhodes in 8th. Jeffrey Stone in 9th. Zach Lovelace is going to start in that number 10 spot. Justin Farless in 11th. Shane Weatherington in 12th. In the number 13 spot, it is going to be Landon Moody with James Stats in 14th. Bill Sleep going to start in that number 15 spot. Outside of him in the number 16 position is going to be his friend, David Mayo. Starting in the number 17 spot is going to be BJ Mitchell with Jared Gotch in 18th. Stephen Kellogg going to start in that number 19 spot. Riley Green in 20th. Wallace in 21st. Going to be Mitchell in that 22nd spot. Bill Watkins 23rd. Shane Haas 24th. And then rounding out the field here tonight, it is going to be Jonathan Burt and Clint Sheehan. Going to be 30 laps here tonight. It is going to be wild to see what happens here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. Just a friendly reminder, the start will be on green. Restarts will be on leader. So remember, this one's on green. After that, it will be on a leader. If you do get in a wreck, just go get that fast repair. If it's only a couple cars, I'm not going to throw the caution. But when we do get a caution, just take your laps back. Have fun, everyone. All right, looking for the green flag as Dusty and Greg going to lead them down into turn number 3. 30 laps here tonight. We do have 24 cars. It looks like Chris Spencer and BJ Mitchell did not catch the start of this one. As they head through turn at number 3 and 4. Who is it going to be today? Who's going to be our WoOT winner? A lot of familiar names, couple new names as they come out of turn number 4. Let's hear it for your favorite down the front straightaway as the pace car going to pull in, and we are going to look for that start finish line. These guys are ready to roll. You can tell they are ready to go. 30 laps, one fast repair, and a whole lot of chaos as they come through the tri-oval looking for that restart zone. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Dustin going to lead the bottom side. Greg Todd up high as they head through 1 and 2. So far, keeping it 2x2 and clean and green as they head through turn number 2. Looks like they might be a little bit patient. Riley Green, though, jumping up to the high side in that number 30. Riley Green in the green machine up on the high side trying to catch him down the back straightaway. Yeah, Josh is in a pretty good spot right now. If he could just keep it clean and be there at that, and he's definitely going to have a good opportunity. We got one spinning down to the inside. It's going to be Bill Sleep. What a save out of the 65. Back up here to the front as they head through turn at number 3 and 4. Going to be Greg Todd leading that bottom side. He's got Matt Best to the high side in that Valvoline number 6 as John Gregg going to push the back bumper of Greg Todd as they come down the front straightaway. Greg Todd going to lead that time by. Oh my God, he was pushing him hard, and Greg was all over the place. Here comes Matt Best down on the outside as they head through turn number 1 and 2. He's got friendlies behind him. Well, he had friendlies as Weatherington going to take it 3 wide. Oh, we're wrecking. We are wrecking down the back straightaway. We got 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. Oh, my God. We're going to go ahead and throw that yellow now as the big one has happened down the back straightaway. Well, that got a little wild. Let's go take a look and see. Let's see if we can figure out what happened there. This looks like it might have happened a little bit further up. At 35, it's going to look to the outside. 39 goes up the track, and the big one happens down the back straightaway. I mean, we had a couple little incidents happening all at once there. See if we can take a better look at it this way. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at, oh my God. Matt Best. Where is Matt Best? Matt Best is going to take one hell of a ride right here. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh, he's out of the park. He went over the fence. I don't know. I don't know how any of those guys saved it that did. We got a lot of missing bumpers. There's going to be a lot of fast repairs used on this caution flag. Yeah, I seen that you ended up over the catch fence. Remember, guys, if you do go a lap down, remember on the next caution, just take your laps. Just go to the outside. If you're on the lead lap, stay on the inside down by the yellow line and let those guys get their laps back. All right, so we got the first caution flag early on here tonight. It was a big one. A lot of cars having to use their fast repair. Yeah, it's Mark's fault. The chat said it's Mark's fault. All right, so first caution flag of the night. A lot of cars taking big damage, having to get those fast repairs. Some of these guys down on pit road trying to just fix the damage. He's got no nose. That car is definitely not happy. Let's see if it's doing a little bit of that walk in the demon light. Maybe a little bit. If you guys are catching the pack, they are in 3 and 4. All right, so Zach Lovelace is gonna have to go down and get that fast repair. He's having to turn right. He's not really crab walking. He's almost crab walking, but he's turning right to go straight. Looks like you got that thing cranked to the right to go straight. Uh-huh. He's not meatballed. I don't understand how he's not meatballed, but he's got a ton of damage on that 00. He was not wanting to use that fast repair, but I think he's going to have no choice here. Oh my God. Oh, he's got that car fixed, and we are going to be looking for some green flag action. Some of these guys a couple laps down, they're going to get that back. I think they're a little too far back to try and take it now, but they might do it. We got AARP back there. No luck. Yeah, super speedways are tough. It is all about luck. Well, most of it's about luck. All right, we're going to get that green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. We're going to have to clear a few black flags. I just want to remind you this start is on a leader. So anytime after that pace car pulls down onto pit road, so about the point you get to that grass, you guys can start from that point on out. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and fill these guys in if they want to fill in as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It is going to be 2 by 2. Greg and Dusty on that front row, looking for the green flag. Who's it gonna be here tonight? It does look like Mitchell and John have called it a night here tonight, but a couple of other guys stayed out on the track as the green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Can they keep it lean and green for a few laps here tonight? Maybe we can get a good long green flag run. I know Matt Best and Jonathan or Jared are looking for a little bit of caution, but they might have to wait, and that might not be a bad thing for those guys because they could go a whole different strategy here trying to save the car, save that fast repair since they already had to use it. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Greg Todd leading the way. He's got the 21 of Brady Gotch all over the back of him into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side, here comes Jane Stats and Dusty Martin, not able to make it work on the outside. He's going to move down low. Top 4 single file. Moody down on that bottom side. I'm wondering how many of these guys up at the front of the field are pretty content with just staying in line right now, not racing it out too hard. 30 laps here tonight. A lot of laps here at Talladega. Definitely a lot of opportunity to make up some time, and that keeps a few of those guys out of this race. Clint, how did you end up all by yourself? All right, back up to the front as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Moody trying to break free, make it to the top 5 single file. No, he's going to move to the outside. Moody wants to snip that lead as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Ends up backing down back in line as they come out of turn number 4. He's going to take the run to the outside of the number 35 of Dusty Martin as they come down the front straightaway, looking for the start finish line. Going to be 7 laps complete. 7 laps complete as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Greg Todd leading the way. That seems to be the place to be right now out front. It looks hard to pass unless that top side can get real organized as Moody's got some help behind him. That is Jeffrey Stone in the 43. Stone going to get on the back bumper of the 84 Landon Moody. They're starting to make some ground up on the high side as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Moving their way forward. Now up to the number 3 spot is the top lane. As they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Moody looking for more. He's going to be side by side with second into the tri-oval. As they come down the front straightaway looking for the line. Moody's going to be in that number 3 spot, but he's looking for more. The 43 of Jeffrey Stone all over the back of Moody, pushing him hard into turn number 1 and 2. Moody making up ground. Stone going to grab some air through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. They got to get hooked backed up together out of turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Stone on the back bumper of Moody. Down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3. Moody starting to dig on that outside. Heading for turn number 3 and 4. Moody in the 84. He's got to work a little bit of side draft. Hope those guys don't pop up into him as the 43 of Stone is all over the back of him. How about the push out of Dusty Martin on the back of the 31 of Stats as they come down the front straightaway? That's going to push Stat out a little bit in front of Moody as they come through the tri-oval looking for the start-finish line. Moody starting to get the run as they head into turn number 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, if Brady keeps sticking his ass out like that, that's going to help Moody close the gap up on that top side, grabbing that draft from Brady, sticking it out a little bit too far in the corners. Oh, we got 3 wide starting to go as it looks like Stephen Kellogg is, or not Kellogg's, I think Weatherington has moved up to the top side. He's got help behind him. It's going to be the 42 of Jacob Wallace. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be all Greg Todd out front. It has been that way since he's taken the lead out of turn number 4. Right now, they're doing pretty good. Looks like that third lane does not want to work. Not well enough to move forward, as it looks like Watkins going to move down to the bottom. That third lane is going to become the second lane into turn number 1 and 2. 42 looking to keep that run moving. He's going to stay on the high side of Weatherington as they head through turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. So top side is definitely struggling a little bit here as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Can these guys get organized enough to put this run together up on the high side, as it looks like we got some big pushes as the 42 of Jacob Wallace has a big push from behind into turn number 3. Do have a couple lap cars up in the mix here. We're going to see if that changes at all as they head through turn number 1 and 2 up ahead. Greg continues to lead as they're 3 wide in the back of this pack. So we got a little group here, ways away from the action. That's got to be a little bit boring. They need a caution flag, but right now these guys keeping it pretty clean as they head for turn number 3. These guys are racing hard, but some of these guys have used their fast repair here tonight. How careful are they going to be as they head through turn number 3 and 4? Going to be 12 laps complete when they hit the start-finish line. Nice green flag run here as the top 3 have been super patient as they come down the front straightaway. Looking for the line is going to be Greg Todd that time by. 18 laps to go. Can that top side get organized? That's what it's going to take. Looks like Moody has moved down to the bottom as they come out of turn number 2. Definitely some help starting to form up there as they are moving forward on the high side. Here comes James Stat in the number 31. He's got big runs working that side draft into turn number 3 and 4. He was working that side draft, really got on the door of that number 21. It is iRacing Jack. What's up, Dad of 3? As they head across the line, it has been mostly Greg here tonight as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out front, Greg Todd going to lead the way. Dustin now moved up to the high side. He's got James behind him. Can they get that second lane to work? What's up, Alex? What's up? What's up? Down the back straightaway. Oh, we got a wreck starting down the back straightaway. The big one has happened up at the top. Not a real big wreck, but we're going to go ahead and throw the caution flag as they were in the mix that time by. Oh, the 9 came up. It looks like Kellogg came up trying to grab that side draft back. They just got together, hooked together. Oh, my God. Oh, a couple good cars caught up there. Oh. That is unfortunate. Caution flag comes out here again for the second time tonight. Matt and Jared can take their laps if they want. Make sure you guys keep the top lane clear. Keep the top lane clear. Pace car is at the end of the back straightaway heading into turn number 3. Yeah, I'm sure. Temps are definitely going to be an issue here tonight as Matt Best going to get his lap back. Jared's going to get his lap back. Oh, no, Jared's got damage. Oh, Jared might be done for the night. Looks like you might be a little tight right now, Jared. I'm missing a tie. Thank you for the heart, there, Alex? Is that a heart me? Let me take a look. Streamlabs shows it funny. All right, let me get back down here. Thank you for the finger hearts too. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for the tips over there on TikTok. I mean, remember, guys, heart me, heart puff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what they were. Oh, there's another one? I saw two were the same. All right, guys, caution flag is out here once again. Looks like Greg Todd going to continue to lead. 16 cars on the track. Got a few guys down on pit road. Riley Green in that number 30 trying to catch the field here tonight. Oh, that's cool. Yo, Kenny. Kenny's jumping around. Kenny over there on TikTok now. As we are halfway through this one, we are going to have, what about 13 more laps when they take the green flag? What the heck is that? What is that? The popular up arrow. Up arrow. Thank you. Appreciate that, Alex. Appreciate those gifts. You know, there is some disadvantages to not using the studio because it doesn't tell me exactly what they are. But the stream's a lot smoother using OBS than it was using OBS and Studio because I'm streaming across 5 platforms. Remember, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Watch on your favorite platform. All the channels are at MDI TV now. As Greg Todd going to lead them to the line. Let's see if they get that one to go this time by. I tell you what, Matt Best's going to be back up in the mix here. As they get one to go, looking for that green flag this time by. So a 13-lap shootout here. I don't know, guys. What do you think the over-under is we go without a caution? I mean, that was a nice green flag run there. Yeah, Discord is in the bio over on TikTok. It is in the description on Facebook and YouTube. If you're on TikTok, you need to just let me know you need it. I'll put it in the chat. If you're on Twitch, sorry. Let me know. I'll put it in the chat. I got to update it over there, I think, at some point. 2x2 down the back straightaway. Getting ready for this 13-lap run. I'm curious for you guys that are out there. How many of you think that we will go green the rest of the way? Or do you think we will get one more caution? Let me know it in the chat. What do you think? Do you think we'll get 1 caution, 2 caution, 3 cautions, no cautions? We probably won't get 3 because I probably won't throw 3. But what do you guys think? What do you think the chances are we go no cautions the rest of the way? Greg Todd and Dusty on that front row. And then we got Brady Gotch and Jonathan Burt in the second row. Then Moody and Kellogg in that third row. Weatherington's up in the mix. There's Bill Sleep sitting in the number 9 spot. Or sorry, number 7 spot. He's looking to get some spots here. He's got Shane Weatherington above him. One more. I think that the chances of one more are probably higher than the chances of no more. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out. Greg went a little bit earlier this time. He's going to try to stretch the field out a little bit as they head for turn number 1 and 2. He wants it to go green. He's been controlling this whole thing in that number 324. Being out front, definitely advantage, but he's got Brady Gotch all over the back of him as they head through turn number 1 and 2. So Jared is done for the night. He had destroyed the right front on that car and did not want to turn, had already used his fast repair. As they head for turn number 3, going to be Greg Todd leading the way. Brady Gotch, Jonathan Burt, Landon Moody, and Stephen Kellogg, your top 3 as they get a single file down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4. Man, they're actually being pretty patient right now. We got one car to the outside. The second group, they're going to have to get organized here. I mean, it'd be nice not to get caught up in the wreck, but they want to be in the mix, and they are close enough as they get organized and these guys get racing to catch this group, and they are starting to race as Weatherington trying to get that top side to work into turn number 1 and 2. Shane Weatherington digging the outside as they come out of turn number 2. Moody going to jump up to the top side. He wants to join that train. He wants to be the little engine that could as they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Will Landon Moody be the little engine that could or the little engine that couldn't as they head through turn number 3 and 4, top side? Top side definitely starting to dig a little bit as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, going to be Greg Todd down on the bottom side as Moody's got the run. They're side by side. Coming to the line, Landon Moody. He's going to lead this time by with a big push from Weatherington. Weatherington pushes Moody to the point. Moody down to the bottom side. Can Weatherington get that favor returned out of the 35 of Dustin Martin as Moody might have gotten too big of a lead into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, these guys got to be careful in that second pack. They're really trying to push to get up into this pack as they come down the front straightaway. You know, this might not be a bad thing for that second group of 4 cars or whatever it is behind them, because if these guys wreck, they have a pretty good chance of missing the chaos, which could put them in contention tonight to win this one as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Weatherington to the point, but here comes Farless and the 18. They're going to take it 3 wide. 3 wide per second was for the lead per second as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Couple guys deciding to bail out of that one as Bill Watkins stuck up on the high side all by himself as they come out of turn number 2. He's going to start to go backwards here unless he gets some help. Here comes Bill Sleep in the 65. I'll tell you what, we got Sleep, Mayo, and Bill Watkins. We got the senior citizens up in here still with an opportunity to race their way in. I think that... Matt Best and these guys have caught the field. I don't know how Clint loses the pack like that. He's got to figure out how to do these restarts. Wall hit, yeah, it happens. Here comes Moody digging on the outside. He's got help behind him. It's a 24 of Brady Gotch, or 21 of Brady Gotch as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Trading paint with the wall, right? Getting a little bit of white on that car. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. We're going to keep it green for now as we got a 3-car wreck out of turn number 2. 3-car wreck. We're going to keep it lean and green as they head for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Farless on the inside, Moody on the outside as they're side by side into turn number 3. Thank you for the heart there, Landon. Appreciate that. What's up, buddy? What's up? As speaking of Landon's, Moody takes the lead. We got a big wreck down the front straightaway. So second wreck happened. We're going to go ahead and throw that caution flag here once again as they come to line. Landon Moody with the lead. Greg Todd hard into the outside wall. Let's take a look and see what. Just a little bit of stack up. Bad punch. Bad hit there. The 31 of James gets into him. That's going to be some damage on that number 31. .31 missing the nose piece as these guys are with the pace car now. We got a couple guys that have to go in and get some damage repaired. Looks like Matt Best has survived. I don't think he's got a lot of damage on that thing. He hit that pit road at about a zillion miles per hour. Does have some damage, but I don't think it's going to be extensive. Maybe 30 seconds. All right, back up to the front. Landon Moody leading the way in that number 84. You like it? You like it, Landon? They're great. There's two of them. I got a third one I'm going to be putting out here soon. Give me 1 second, guys. I had one built. I just have to put the transitions in. Oh yeah, I definitely talking about doing that. That might be something that I plan on doing. We'll see. Moody gonna lead the way here. Brady Gotch, Shane Weatherington, Justin Farless, Shane Haas from the LCQ is up here in the top 5. Jonathan Burt in contention. So a couple guys coming from deep in the pack. A 5 to go shootout. All right, so these guys are going to keep it single file 4 now as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Should get 1 to go. Next time by, it is going to be a 5-lap shootout here tonight. 5-lap shootout. This is going to get wild. You guys want to buckle up and hold on because this is definitely going to be wild. Big old crud about to happen. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Just. Oh, I am on replay. Thank you. I would have noticed when I looked over and saw the ticker wasn't up. They're going to get 1 to go. I was only like a half a lap behind. 1 to go as they come across the line. Landon Moody. So Matt Best did make it out there. I don't know how much damage he had. He definitely had a little more than I thought. We'll see if that thing's got any speed left in it. Looks like James Stats makes it back out in the number 31. They're stacking them up 2 by 2. We are looking for that green flag. This time by 5 laps. Can they survive? All right, guys. We started with 24 because 2 people did not show up. We still have 20 cars on the lead lap. 5 more laps. Let's have some fun and put on a hell of a show. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2 down the back straightaway. Moody is going to lead the field. Now, here's the question. How soon, if you're landing Moody, how soon do you want to go? You don't want to get too big of a jump, but you definitely want to try to spread out the field a little bit. Give yourself a chance to make it to the white flag. I think 5 laps is going to make it tough to control it that far out, but I think a little bit of a jump. I think it would help a lot more if he had somebody behind him that was in Discord, but he's got Shane. He's got a couple people, but there's definitely some drivers in between. Weatherington's going to be looking to make a move because that's what he do sometimes. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, 2 by 2, all the way through the field. Who's your pick here tonight? Who's your pick here tonight? Can Clint get the jump? Clint, you got to get rolling forward. You got to roll it forward before we hit the green flag. Hopefully Landon gives them a little bit of a countdown as they come down the front straightaway. Pace car is in, looking for that green flag. Who's it going to be? 5 laps to go as they come down the front straightaway. Who's going to win WoOT tonight? Moody's waiting. He waited. He went a little bit early. Green flag is out. He went a little early, which probably shouldn't be so bad. Shouldn't let them get a massive run on him, but definitely help him control the rest of the pack behind him, as Clint definitely held up that bottom lane as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Moody out front. Rhodes cannot be happy with the 69 of Clint Sheehan. Sheehan did not go as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Moody's going to lead the way. He's got Weatherington behind him. Top side starting to move. Here comes Brady Gotch to the outside. Brady's got a big push from Farless as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Will he stay up there? He's starting to go down. They're going to go 3 wide. No, they're going to go back to 2 wide into turn number 3 and 4. 2 by 2 out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes the third lane led by Jonathan Burt as he's got a big push from behind out of Josh Carver. Carver going to give him a big push. Will he get the lead? Jonathan Burt to the point with 4 laps to go. Wow, that top side was cooking as they're going to come down to the bottom side into turn number 1 and 2. What a hookup up on the high side as they're 3 wide for third on back as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, these guys definitely putting on the show part. Can we keep it clean too? Oh, we got one bouncing around. Somehow they keep it straight. Oh my God, this is getting chaotic. Riley Green, where are you going? As we got one around into turn number 3 and 4. We had a couple around into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to keep it. We're going to keep it going as they come down the front straightaway. Discord is in the profile as Moody's going to have the lead on the outside. He's got Jonathan Burt down low as they come across the line. 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. A couple cars got wrecked and caught up there. We will see if we get another caution or not. Wasn't big enough to throw it as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Going to be Landon Moody leading the way as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Down to the line. They're going to keep it lean and green so far as they come across the line. It is going to be Moody leading the way as they are 3 wide back in the back coming into turn. Oh, we got a big wreck. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2. Let's throw that caution. Caution flag comes out. The magnet, or Bill Sleep. Mind you, Bill Sleep is, oh my God. That was like watching Jurassic Park. You guys caught Brady and it just sandwiched Bill up. Because it was a push-to-pusher situation. Bill slowed down because he couldn't go any faster. You got both Bills. You got a 2-for-1. That is unfortunate. Riley Green coming down on pit road. Bill Watkins still out there. Bill Sleep took that ride in that motion rig as we are going to get a green-white checker attempt number 1 here tonight. All right, it's going to be interesting to see. It is going to be interesting to see what happens here. Can they make the white flag? Landon Moody going to lead the field. Weatherington going to be to his outside. Dusty Martin, he's been a big pusher all night long. Going to be on that back bumper of the number 84. That could be good for him. But Shane Haas going to be behind Weatherington. We know Shane Haas can push. As we come to the line here tonight, we're going to see coming to the line. It is going to be 30 laps complete. First attempt at a green-white checker. This is going to be wild. Oh, Bill already used his fast repair. He's got no nose on that thing. That is unfortunate for him. I'll tell you what. The way they pushed on that third lane, that was insane. Look, they were digging on the top side. They came quick and in a hurry and out of nowhere. All right, down the back straightaway. We should get that one to go this time by. We're going to find out. I probably could have made it one to go, but yeah. Let's see if we can get Clint a good start. Hey, Clint, you're not starting in fourth gear, are you? All right, they're heading through turn number 3 and 4. Let's see if they get one to go this time by. I'm quite sure Logan was cussing you out that last restart. If it's not one to go, I'm going to make it one to go, but it should be one to go at the line. Going to be a 2-lap shootout. Will they make the white flag? That is going to be the question. They almost made it without a caution. Stacking it up 2 by 2. Weatherington to the outside. Oh, this is going to be wild. How Bentley lost your stuff. How did Bentley lose your stuff, Landon? Speaking of Landon Moody going to lead him to the green flag. This might be... Oh, if he had Shane behind him, I could imagine him going a little bit early. Long, short story short. As they come out of turn number 2... Who is going to end up in here for an interview here tonight? We're about to find out as Moody brings him down the back straightaway. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. It's been good so far. Honestly, the racing has actually been pretty good, especially now that they figured out how to pass. Well, at least Jonathan Burt did. Where is Jonathan Burt? Where is he at? He is... back in the 8th spot. Is he on the outside? He is on the outside. He's got his teammate, not the car behind him, but one behind him. Those two get together. This could get interesting as they come down the front straightaway looking for that green flag. We've seen them rock that top side. Let's see if they do it again as they come down the front straightaway looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as Moody gets on the gas. Moody on the gas down the front straightaway looking for turn at number 1. Got a nice little jump. Will it bite him? Thank you for the rose, Landon, as they head into turn number 1 and 2. So he's stretched out the field a little bit, but it will accordion in as he's got Weatherington all over the back of him. Shane looking content to be behind him right now as he'd like to get a little bit of separation to race Landon on his own here as they come out of turn number 2. We got 1 in the wall, 1 in the wall, 2 in the wall, 3 in the wall. Still wrecking. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, going to be Moody leading the way as they come out of turn number 4. We're going to go ahead and re-rack it, restack it. Can't. I tried to throw it. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. I was trying to throw it out of 4, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, we got a big wreck up at the front. Big wreck. Jonathan Burt and Brady caught together. We got a 4-5 car breakaway. Don't count out Dustin as Moody had issues. Where did Moody go? Moody must have gone up and over the wall as Weatherington leads the way. Here comes Shane Haas. Shane Haas in the number 23 as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Up the track. He's going to get the push from behind. Gets up to the high side. Will they end up 3 wide? Here comes the 43. Down low. They're going to touch at the bottom. Shane Haas up top. 3 wide. Coming to the line. Who's it going to be? Shane Haas is going to take the win. Weatherington second. Jeffrey Stone in third. Dustin Martin fourth. Farless in fifth. What happened? Oh, he just got turned coming out of the corner. Good win for Shane Haas as he comes across the line here tonight to take that W. He's going to be ecstatic. Riley's favorite driver took that W. There's nobody happier right now than Riley Green. It's going to be Shane Haas with the win. Weatherington in second. Jeffrey Stone in third. Dustin Martin in that number 4 spot. Justin Farless in fifth. Going to be Stephen Kellogg in sixth. Bill Sleep in seventh. James Stats in eighth. Going to be Bill Watkins in the number 9 spot. David Mayo in 10th. Clint Sheehan in 11th. Moody's going to be 12th. Lovelace in 13th. Brady Gotch in 14th. Going to be Jonathan Burt in 15th. Matt Best in 15th. Carver in 17th. Going to be Logan Rhodes in that number 18 spot. Greg Todd in 19th. Riley Green in 20th. Jared Gotch going to be in that number 21 spot. Jacob Wallace, Hyatt, and John Gregg rounding out the field. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get that top 3 in here for an interview. I know Shane Haas will be all excited and ready. He's already in here. We got a pair of Shanes in the booth.
Yep.
All right. Honestly, some good racing here tonight. I did try to throw the caution for those guys that got in the wreck in the back. I just didn't want to mess you guys up front. And when I went to go throw it, it wouldn't let me throw it because, I don't know, it's weird now about when you can throw yellows. So, but Shane Weatherington, you've had a fast car every week here.
Didn't mean to take you out.
Every week here lately. What's that?
Can't stop finishing second.
Yeah, Mr. Second. But good run here. Not quite enough to get it. You guys were 3 wide to the line. That was freaking wild.
Yeah, that was just a good race all throughout. I feel bad for wrecking Landon on the last lap. I mean, these cars with the bumpers, it's just so hard to catch them clean.
Yeah, finally made one.
We were working so well, but I didn't want to do that. And then when I did that, I didn't really have any help. And Shane and Jeffrey just came up right by me, and I didn't have any defense. But at least we got a Shane in victory lane.
Just not the right one for you.
Nah, maybe one of these days I'll win one, but I'll take finishing second.
You know, you had a little hiatus there. You come back, kind of just getting the groove of things. I mean, it's still chaotic, but man, these races have been pretty good lately. Thoughts? No thoughts?
You want me to talk?
No, the Weatherington.
Yeah.
Weatherington. You're always around, Haas. I don't know where Weatherington went. He's quiet now.
Did you leave?
No, I think he's having a mic issue, or he's muted and doesn't know it. Well, just let me know when you're back. Shane Haas. That was much needed last week. You missed it. Was it last week you missed?
Yeah.
Didn't make the feature, stuck around in case I needed a little bit of help. But, man, good run here tonight out of the LCQ of 23 spots to take the win here tonight.
Yeah, it was a tough one. I thought in the LCQ, I thought I was going to be going to get killed because when I guess it was Matthew and then 12 got into each other, I got turned, but luckily I saved it. But yeah, it's been a heck of a week though. But it was a good thing I got this win tonight though.
Well, your number one fans out there rooting for you, Riley. He's celebrating in the chat. Party in the USA, he says, but great run here tonight. I mean, you've been around a long time. What's it take to win one of these things?
A lot of patience. I know some people want to be aggressive at first, but you just got to lay back and be patient and let the wild side of people just do their thing and just support them.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't we give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
For you hosting these races every night, people watching the want to do this, it's fun. It's competitive, but it's all for fun though. Everyone in Discord, Moody, which sucks that he got a bad push by Shane. I know Shane didn't mean to do it, but we were probably gonna finish 1, 2, 3, but it's okay. Bill Sleep, Clint, Mark, we miss you. I don't know. I guess he's on vacation. I guess. And then everyone else down in Discord, then Rosie's Tavern, Salem Spirit, and MDI TV.
Good run here tonight.
Yes, sir.
Moody, you had a good run, but rip.
Yeah, just random bumper hook. It does the same thing that the ARCA cars do, just for no reason, and there's no saving it. So I mean,
Yeah, he looked pretty flat on your bumper.
I mean, I can't explain it. I don't know how it happens or how it manages to do that. I mean, he stayed on my same spot on my bumper. He never moved an inch, I don't think, at all. Our speeds were kind of the same, really. We were 193, and then all of a sudden he just I don't know. I didn't really move till about corner exit, but still though, it should have never spun me. I mean, he was still pushing me about center on, so just weird bumper physics with these cars, I reckon.
Well, good run anyway until that point. You want to say hi to anybody before I close the stream?
Thank you for putting on this deal. Everybody at the race tonight, and all the 3D racing guys. That's it.
All right, buddy. I'll be down in a minute.
All right.
Talk to you guys.
Yep.
All right, great run here tonight. Honestly, some great racing. Definitely happy about that. Definitely better than last week's. That's going to be it for tonight. We will see you Monday with the openers. A lot of dirt action going on Monday. And I think we might do Charlotte for the ARCA Dirt Series. I will let you guys know more about that. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.